Welcome to the very first Social Media Friday Masterclass. And I'm really excited for this session today because there's a new initiative which I've taken. And every Friday, I plan to do these kind of sessions, 30 minutes to 45 minutes of sessions, wherein I'll be guiding you in terms of different social media hacks of through which you can actually improve your engagement, on social media. So before we actually begin, I would just request you all to put yourself on mute. And yes, I think we are 16 of us and we should start now. Okay, so before I start, just a few technical checks. Is my screen visible? And also let me know if I am audible to you all. Okay, great. Yes. So let me just mute you all. Okay. So now, before we start, there are a few points which I want to share with you. Number one is, if you guys haven't joined the Facebook group yet, please join the Facebook group. I've shared the link, and I'll be sharing the Facebook group link in the chat window also in some time. So do join the Facebook group. Then in today's session, or in fact, for that matter, for any of our Friday sessions, just ensure that you're taking a lot of notes. Because see, I'll be doing these sessions every Friday. I'll be taking out time and I'll be doing these kind of sessions so that you guys can implement those things, those hacks in your actual business. So if you are not taking notes, and if you are not actually implementing those things after the workshop or after this session, then to be very frank, it's going to be a waste of time for both of us, right? So please take a lot of notes, and as soon as the workshop ends, ensure that you are also taking action on whatever things I'll be teaching in this particular session. Because see, if you don't take action, you won't see the results. So do take action and do take a lot of notes. And yes, please use headphones. I always tell this in all my workshops, because when you use headphones, you don't distract anyone else around you. And at the same time, you also don't get distracted by anyone else. So great. If you are done with all these three, then let's begin. So in today's session, I'm going to cover 4 points. This session is specifically for Google hacks. Although we, from our end, we'll be doing a lot of stuff at the back end of Google business on your listing to ensure that it ranks in the top 3. But there are some things that you guys will also have to do from your end. And I'm going to talk about those things today. So as I said, take a lot of notes so that you can start implementing them. So number one thing is I'm going to talk about the Google Business app. Most of you might not have this application downloaded on your phone. So I'll talk about the features and how a simple app can actually help you to check the statistics and how it can actually help you to keep the Google Business page active. Then I'm going to talk about some keywords. Very important thing. Whenever it's a Google business optimization, these keywords is like the key for anything that you do. So I'll talk about the keyword. I'll give you some hacks of how to find out those keywords. Then I'm going to talk about the Google Business headline. And then finally about reviews and rating. So in each of these 4 points, there is going to be some task that I'll be giving you. So just ensure that you are noting all those things and you are also taking action on those after the workshop is over. And I specifically do these workshops, these masterclass on Friday evening, so that you have 2 days in hand. Okay, usually Saturday, Sundays the schools are closed, so you get good time to actually implement these things. Okay, so let's begin. Now, the number one thing that I want you guys to download the Google Business app from the Play Store. Okay, without fail, immediately after this call, download this Google Business app. Okay, once you download it, okay, so when you search for Google My Business, you will see something like this. So you'll have to just install it and then open it. Okay, now I'm not going to go very much deep into what this, how to read the statistics, and I'm not going to dig deep into what this Google Business app can do, but just to give you a basic idea, and there are a few things that you should be doing on this. I'm only going to talk about those. Okay, so the number one thing is, once you open the app, okay, you will see all these tabs like this. Okay, and when you click on customers, okay, you will see all these reviews. If in case you have already got a lot of reviews on your Google Business listing, so you will see all these listings. And you will also see 2 tabs. One is the messages tab and the other is followers. Okay, so click on the messages tab. Okay, now if in case you haven't turned on the messaging, okay, this is a most important aspect or factor, that you should keep the message settings. It should be turned on. Okay, so if you haven't turned it on, you will see a pop-up like this which says connect with customers and turn on messaging. Okay, so just click on that. Once you click on it, you will be able to see something like this. So you can now receive messages. Okay, because if this is not activated, you will not get any messages from a prospective customer. Okay, so someone searches for a school, and if your listing pops up, they'll try to message you or call you. Okay, and if there's no option for them to send a message, then there's no point, then they'll move on to some other school. Okay, so this call to action button has to be there, so ensure that you are turning it on. Okay, so this is one thing that you'll have to do. First, download the Google Business app and then ensure that log in with that particular Google ID through which you have registered the Google Business listing. Okay, and switch on the messaging. Point number 2, once the messaging is switched on, okay, you will see a message saying that edit welcome message. Okay, so why this feature is because if in case you are not online that time, okay, on Google Business app, although there'll be a notification sent to you when someone sends a message, but if in case you are not online or you're not able to reply, if you click this edit welcome messages and just save this message. Okay, so what happens is someone even clicks on the message button, and even before they type anything, there will be an automated message which goes to the customer which says, hi, how can I help you today? Okay, so this is a default message. You can even replace this message. Maybe you can add your contact details here, but just ensure that you are adding some message which automatically will go to that customer, and then click on save. Okay, so once these 2 things are done, switching on your mobile, switching on the messaging part and putting an automated message, these are the 2 things you will have to immediately do once you download the Google Business app. Okay, so am I clear so far? Please repeat, not getting what you're talking. Is my voice not audible? Can someone just let me know in the chat box? Okay, so I think Minu, there must be some issue in the headphones. Just check that. Okay. Okay, so fine. So Minu, what I just said is just download the Google Business app on your phone. Okay, and then go to customers section, and then you will see a pop-up like this, turn on messaging, if in case you haven't turned it on before. So just click on it, and then the messaging service will be on, so that any customers who find you on Google, they'll be able to send a message. And the second thing I told is, once you switch it on, go on edit welcome message, okay, and then save this message. So just click on save, or you can even change this particular message to whatever message you want to send when someone clicks on the messaging button. Okay, so yeah, the next thing, yes, this is very important. Okay, so I'll be showing you how this actually has to be done. So this is the most important thing, as in I'm going to show you how you can actually explore keywords. Okay, so now for this particular activity, I need one volunteer. Okay, so just mention someone from the chat. Anyone can just become a volunteer, so that I can just unmute that person, and then we can do the next activity. Okay, so anyone wants to be a volunteer right now? Okay, so Ruchi, I'm going to unmute you. Okay, just give me 1 second. Yeah. Okay. So Ruchi, what I'm going to do now is, let me open a notepad. Okay. Yes. So see, what do we mean by keywords? Keywords is nothing but the phrase or the words which a particular prospective parent would type on the Google search bar, so that so for example, if someone is searching for a preschool, okay, and they would type best preschool in that particular area, right? So Ruchi, if I am audible to you,
yeah,
can you just tell me which, you'll have to figure out one location. Okay, so what is that location, or the area name or the road name, which a prospective parent in your area would type if in case they are looking out for a preschool in your area? Can you tell me?
Sharda Nagar.
Sharda Nagar.
Yeah.
Okay. So now, see, this headline keyword can only be one. Okay, at the pushing the limits, it can be just 2, but not more than 2. So now, your keyword, okay, your main keyword is going to be best preschool in Sharda Nagar. Okay, this is the main keyword that we'll have to optimize, and you'll have to keep this as a headline. Okay, so when so most of the you will not have to actually change this keyword, because Siddharth or Sikta either would have got in touch with you and they would have already changed it. Okay, so like for example, if it's a preschool in Baner, we would have already kept it as best preschool in Baner. Okay, but in some cases, if we haven't yet reached your listing and we haven't yet done that change, you can also do it, or anyways my team will do it for you. So ideally, in your case, Ruchi ma'am, the headline of your Google business would be the Bloomingdale School, and then a separator, and then best preschool in Sharda Nagar. Okay, this one change in the headline can itself get you in the top 3 searches. Okay, so don't immediately go and change it. Okay, first, once you go to the Google business, if it's already changed by my team, there's no need to again change it. Okay, because if you keep on changing it multiple times, okay, then even there's a chance that Google might pull your listing down. Okay, so this has to be done only once. So whenever you think of this keyword, just ensure that this particular word or the keyword of the location area is perfect. See, there can be 2-3 areas, but how to use those keywords, I'm going to tell you. Okay, now once you're done with the headline, okay, I am going to show you how to find out. Okay, anyway, so let's go with these steps. Yeah, so the first point here is make a list of at least 10 to 15 keywords. Okay, now we've already found out one keyword. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this. Okay, best preschool in Sharda Nagar is what I have copied, and then I'll be going to my Google business page. Sorry, I'm going to go on Google search. Okay, now this activity I'm showing you how you can find out the rest of the keywords. Okay, now one idea to do that is search for that particular keyword. Okay, best preschool in Sharda Nagar. Once you search that, okay, you will have to go all the way down. Okay, at the end of the search. Okay, now you will see that Google shows related searches here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy all these related searches in my notepad. Okay, now what Google says is whenever someone has searched for a preschool in Sharda Nagar, people have also typed these 4 keywords to look out for a preschool. Okay, so now you cannot use these keywords as it is. Okay, you will have to make a few changes. We will have to connect them with your area, that is Sharda Nagar. So now what you can do is when let's take the first example, the first keyword, best preschool near me. So just add in Sharda Nagar ahead of that keyword. Okay, then similarly see, people have also searched for play school near me. Okay, so now add play school near me in Sharda Nagar. Okay, the third is nursery school near me. So you see, sometimes when we don't think from a point of view of what a customer will search. Okay, but Google helps us. Google also tells us what people are searching for. Okay, so now nursery school in near me in Sharda Nagar. Okay, this is what you need to do. And some people are just searching for a keyword preschool. Okay, so then in that case you will have to add preschool in Sharda Nagar. Okay, so see, this is how we have actually jotted down. We have already done the first keyword, so I'll also mention that best preschool in Sharda Nagar. Okay, so this is how we have already figured out what are the 5 important keywords. Now to just explore more keywords, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go again to the search, Google search. And Ruchi, can you just tell me what is it? I mean, apart from Sharda Nagar, is there anything else that a prospective parent would search for?
In this area, yes, it could be Rashmi Khand.
Rashmi Park.
Rashmi Khand, Khand.
Rashmi Khand. Okay. Yeah. So let's search for best preschool in Rashmi Khand. Have I spelled it right?
Yeah.
Okay. So then do a search. Okay. Now let's go down. So let's see. Yeah. So let's go to the bottom. Okay. Again, now if you look at these, again, the related searches are similar. Okay. Nursery school near me, play school near me. So come back to the notepad. Okay. Just copy these, and instead of Sharda Nagar, just make it Rashmi Khand. Okay. So this is how we have actually found out 10 new keywords. Now how and where to use these keywords, I'll tell you. Don't put all these keywords in the headline. Okay, otherwise Google will block your listing. So we have already figured out the headline, which is best preschool in Sharda Nagar. That's the main keyword. Apart from that, again, similar search you can do for some other area in your vicinity that people might search. And again, jot down another 5. So in all, what you need to do is figure out at least 15 to 20 keywords. Okay. So am I clear so far?
Yeah.
Okay. So yes, thanks Ruchi ma'am. I will mute you back. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so now point number 2 is, okay, yeah, so I have already explained that. So search for the keywords on Google and then accordingly go to the related searches and make them as your keywords by adding the location in front of that keyword. Okay, so once you're done with these at least 15 to 20 keywords, okay, now yes, let's move on to the Google business headline. So I've given some examples here. So the point which I already explained to you in terms of the Google keyword headline. So say let's, for example, your preschool is in Baner, Pune. Okay, you need not mention Baner, Pune. Okay, because when someone searches for a preschool in Baner, that person is expected to be in that vicinity. Okay, so they'll anyways not enter Pune. So they'll by default search for best preschool in Baner. So if in case your school is in Baner, what you need to do is Little Millennium Preschool Baner for this separator, and then best preschool in Baner Road. Now I have mentioned Baner Road is because there can be 3 to 4 centers in this particular area. So you need to find out what is that exact area that your school is located. Okay, now in Baner there's another school which of Little Millennium which is called as Little Millennium Balewadi Fata. Okay, so in that case that would be best preschool in Balewadi Fata. Okay, this is the main keyword that you need to use in the headline. Similarly for EuroKids, say Balaji Nagar, you can have EuroKids Preschool Balaji Nagar and then best preschool in Balaji Nagar. Okay, so this way the headline needs to be there. Okay, now moving on to the next, yes, very important thing again. Yeah, so now what you need to do is, let me just go back to the notepad. Okay, let's take example of Bloomingdale itself. Okay, now when you take reviews, okay, just don't simply ask parents, just don't share the link and ask them to give reviews. Okay, they will give reviews, but if you want those reviews to help your listing rank in the top, there is a technique that you'll have to do. Okay, now suppose if we have found out these keywords, okay, let's take example of these 10 keywords. What you need to do is you'll have to draft reviews yourself. Okay, at least 10 to 15 reviews is what you'll have to draft yourself. So for example, if I want to use this particular keyword in my review, okay, so what you need to do is just draft a review saying that just draft it as if a parent is writing it. Okay, so what you will write is, I'll just show you one example. Okay, I was searching for and then we'll add the keyword. So I was searching for the best preschool near me in Sharda Nagar, and I came across the Bloomingdale Preschool, okay, or whatever the name is, Bloomingdale School, and then just mention something that I went for a counseling and the staff, I'm just making this up right now, okay, staff was very cooperative. Okay, I made up my mind to enroll my child in this preschool. Okay, so this is a draft that we have drafted. Okay, and we have already included the keyword here. Okay, now similarly you will have to use each keyword, okay, play school near me, and draft some other review. Okay, now once you draft, so ensure that all these reviews are not the same. So you cannot just replace the keyword and keep the review same. Okay, each and every review should be different. Okay, in terms of, so for example, if you are drafting a review for this play school near me in Sharda Nagar, then you can say that I recently shifted to Pune, and not Pune, I recently shifted to Lucknow, and I was looking for a preschool, a play school near me in Sharda Nagar. So what is important is the draft can be anything, but the keyword at least once it should be there. Okay, and your school name should also be there in the review. Okay, so the keyword as well as Bloomingdale Preschool or whatever name we've put in the headline, that has to be included in the review. Okay, now once you do this, at least draft 10 to 15 reviews. Okay, I mean, if you're listed down 15 keywords, draft one review for each keyword. Okay, yourself, don't ask the parents to do that. Then, so see, I've given an example. So I was looking for the best preschool in Baner. I searched on Google and I came across blah blah blah. Okay, so don't make it a very long review, just 2 or 3 lines, not more than that. Once you do this, once you have a list of at least 10 to 15 reviews, get in touch with your parents. Okay, now get in touch with those parents who with whom you are well connected. Okay, so because why I'm saying this, you will have to talk to them and tell them that this is a particular review I'm going to share with you. Please put as it is on our Google business page. Okay, so I'm sure there would be a few 10-12 parents who are really very well connected with you, and if you actually tell them that we are doing this activity to ensure the Google business ranking is on the top, I'm sure they'll help you out with that. Okay, but you have to tell them that they cannot change even a line. Okay, they have to put it as it is. Only then this thing is going to work. Okay, so first list down the keywords, then draft those reviews including those multiple keywords in that, and then approach the parents and ask them to start posting it. Now another important thing, see how Google identifies if the Google business listing is active or not. Okay, if you approach 10 parents on the same day and all those 10 parents immediately put these reviews on the same day, okay, in that particular 3 to 4 hour span, Google algorithms are so smart that they will automatically recognize that, okay, this is done through a bot or this is purposely being done. Okay, so don't get into that. Have some patience, one review at a time. Every alternate day you can just talk to one parent and ask them to put this review. So don't put them all together. Okay, so this way, whatever 10 to 15 reviews that you are drafting, ensure that in the next 1 month, okay, these reviews are you're getting them on the Google business review. Okay, and then I'm going to give you a homework today. Okay, in the next 3 months, I want you to see the 15-20 reviews is something different, which I talked about. Now, apart from those, you will anyways need at least 100 reviews from other parents. Okay, now these 100 reviews need not have the keywords and all those things in that review in the draft. These can be whatever the parents want to say. Okay, so just get in touch with parents, and when you send them a WhatsApp asking for a review, take the review links from Siddharth or Sikta. So they'll give you the link which can be shared in the WhatsApp message, and so that they can simply click on it and give you a review. Now, when you tell them, don't tell them to just put in the review, or just don't tell them that just give those stars. That's enough. That's not enough. A combination of the rating as well as a text is important in a review. Okay, so please tell them that they need to give you at least 4 to 5 stars. Okay, so because when all reviews would be average, the ratings when they are averaged, okay, your review should at least be shown in the 4 to 5 star range, not below that. Okay, ideally it should be 5. Okay, but why I've kept 4 is because, again, Google shouldn't feel that this is done purposely and every parent is just putting 5 stars. Okay, so there has to be some reviews which are also off with a star rating of 4 stars. Okay, so yes, so do you all commit that in the next 3 months you will be able to take at least 100 reviews? Okay, I understand the preschools which are new right now, they might not have these many parents. Okay, but The old schools definitely have 300, 400 old parents. So simply get in touch with them and literally be behind them till the time they don't give you reviews. Okay. In today's world, in the social media world, reviews is all that matters. Okay. How you are positioned on social media platforms is very important. Even if you don't have a website, that's absolutely fine. But if you're not there on Facebook, if you don't have Google reviews, parents will actually start deciding on these points. Okay, they'll take decision based on these reviews. Okay, yes. So just take yourself a task that in the next 3 months. Okay, see, all these things we are actually doing so that we are actually making ourselves ready for the midterm. Okay, because October, November, December, most probably post Diwali, the partial preschools will open, and that time the searches will begin, okay, for the midterm admissions. And that time, if you don't rank high, then we can't do anything. Okay, so do these things. And one last thing, okay, which is again a very important thing, and that is respond to reviews. Okay, so I've seen a lot of reviews which have come, but there's no response to that. See, through the Google Business app, you will see that whenever there's a review, you will first get a notification saying that so and so person has reviewed. Please go to that review and reply to that review. It can be anything, just a simple thank you. Okay, thanks for writing a review, or anything, even a single word or a line, but that reply has to go. Okay, even the reviews section, Google sees that if it's a two-way communication, okay, not only a one-way communication. And believe me, there are some centers which I have seen even have a lot of negative reviews, and these negative reviews are actually hampering the ranking. Okay, now you cannot delete these reviews. Okay, Google doesn't give you an option to delete negative reviews. Okay, what you need to do is, whenever you have any negative review, usually what we do is, if there are 10 positive reviews and 2 negative reviews, we just focus on those 10 positive reviews. We just ignore those 2 negative reviews. But these 2 negative reviews will actually bring down your page drastically. Okay, so from first rank, it can even go to like 15, 16 plus rank. Okay, now how to improve now? So if in case you guys already have a few negative reviews, don't worry. You will have to actually reply to that review and get in touch with that parent. Ensure whatever negativity that parent has spread, that has to be, you'll have to actually work on it. Okay, so maybe it can be related to fees or infrastructure, whatever it is. Just work backwards on it, and then ensure that once that problem is solved, then you go back to the parent and ask them to edit the review. Okay, so once the negative review is edited, okay, then again the Google ranking will improve. Okay, so just don't ignore these negative reviews and focus on the responding to these negative reviews and getting those reviews improved. Okay, so yes, that's it. So I'm not going to give you too much of load today. Okay, because I know if there are 100 things which I tell you to do, no one would do not even a single one. So just to give you a recap of what all I've told you to do is, first is list down at least 15 to 20 keywords. Second is draft reviews including those keywords. Okay, third is ask your special parents, okay, who are well connected, to copy paste these reviews and put it on your page, okay, on Google Business. And then I've given you a task of getting 100 reviews in the next 3 months. Okay, and finally, whenever you take a review, just ask the parent not only to just click on the stars, but also to write a text, because a combination of a star rating and a text will always help you in ranking. And yes, the last point is respond to each and every review, positive, negative, whichever it is, you need to respond to each review. Okay, so yes, any queries anyone has, you can just put them in the chat box. I'll just address them. So how do we reply on reviews? So Meenu, if you have the app downloaded, you can go to that review and you will see a reply button there itself. Okay, so it's like a chat box. So you simply, in the below text area, you have to simply respond. In which app are you talking about? Which app is to be downloaded? So see, I'll show you that. See, when you search on Play Store or wherever, you will see an app like this, Google My Business. Okay, this with this icon, just download that. Okay. How can we get 100 reviews with alternate days? Not alternate days, but what you need to do is just simply divide these 100 reviews or maybe 90 reviews. So for example, for the next 3 months, every month plan to get at least 30 reviews in a month. Okay, now not necessarily all these 30 reviews have to be alternate day or something like that. Maybe on a particular day there can be 2 reviews, then with a gap of 2 days there can be 3 reviews. Okay, so yeah, almost 1 per day. So but I don't think so that is actually possible, okay, to get 1 review every day. So you can actually split it up. So you can divide 30 with 4 weeks, okay, and accordingly have a target of those many reviews in that particular week. Okay, so why I mentioned those initially that they shouldn't go on the same day, because I had asked you to draft 15 to 20 reviews. Okay, and because when a parent will get a ready-made review, they'll not take too much time and they'll simply copy and paste it. And if you approach 10, 12, 20 parents in a day, there are chances that they'll immediately post those. So those many reviews in a day is not a good idea. But yeah, around 3 to 4 reviews or maybe at least say around 7, 8 reviews in a week should be fine. Okay, fine. So yes, are there any doubts? What I'll be doing is I think most of you were not able to join this. I can see only 29 people today. I was expecting, we are currently associated with at least 120 preschools. So at least like 80%, around 80, 90, I was expecting. But no worries. I'm sure there are a lot of online sessions happening these days. So I am anyways recording this session and I'm going to upload this on our on our Facebook page. Not the page, I mean the Facebook group. So that's why I said just join that Facebook group, because all updates, and this Facebook group is specifically for, I'll just share the Facebook link right away in the, okay, so this is the link. I'm going to share it in the chat box right now. So please click on that link and just okay. Okay. Yeah, Somnath, I'm reading your message. So yes, I mean, see, out of 100, I can see only 30, 29 to 30 who are action takers, and that's why they are here. And you guys are taking notes. Okay, so just click on this link which I've just shared in the chat box and join this group. Once you join, there will be a notification sent to me and I'll accept your entry. I'll accept your invite, and then once you will be there on the group. Okay, and just keep engaging on that group. Okay, I am trying to create this community through this group so that we can help each other, right? We all are from the same industry, and if there's a community, okay, it's always better to get help from each other, right? So great. If there are, can you share the link on mail, WhatsApp as well? Yes. So Ruchi, I'll also share it on WhatsApp with you. Okay, and I'll also, anyways, after this call, you will be getting an email from my end. Okay, and in that I'll mention all links. That's okay, Minu. Don't worry. That's nothing to do with the Google business. It's because there some settings need to be changed from your end. Okay, don't worry about that. That's absolutely fine. Sometimes it also shows Gujarati text. Okay, and when we work on some Bangalore centers, it also shows some South Indian language. So that's absolutely okay. Yes, Sunita, thank you. Sunita is saying thank you. I finished downloading the app and saved the messages too. Great. Yes, so Sunita is an action taker, and I'm sure you all are, and that's why you are here on this masterclass. Okay. For any queries or any doubts while you're doing this, Siddharth and Sikta are always there. Okay. So they have also attended this session. They are a part of this part. So any queries you have, you just simply get in touch with them. Okay. And we'll meet again in the next Friday class. Okay. So I'll be soon announcing the next topic. I'm sure it would be something interesting. See, and I love to break things up with small tasks. Okay. Because see, if there are no tasks or if there's no homework, then all these workshops are just waste of time, right? You spend half an hour, 1 hour watching these workshops, and if you don't implement, then it's like waste of time for both of us, right? So in my every Friday class, there'll be some tasks, there'll be some homework, okay, some assignments. So you have 1 week, okay, to do these things. And yes, of course, the reviews and all can go on for like 3 months. In fact, that should be like a continuous activity. Okay, but at least those 100-120 reviews is a must on your Google business listing before the midterm admissions begin. Okay, so great. I'll be soon uploading this recording on our Facebook group. So those who haven't attended this can also attend it. Okay, great. So thank you. I'll see you next Friday at 4 p.m. Yeah, bye.